To Corvallis, Oregon, and Fresno State's first away game of the young football season. The Bulldogs will take on Pac-10 foe Oregon State tomorrow evening in Parker Stadium, and perhaps somewhat surprisingly, both teams are going to enter the game with unblemished records. Fresno State handed Nevada Las Vegas its opener last week 26-6, while the Beavers are off to their best start in 18 years with wins over Idaho and California. However, the Bulldogs have a score to settle with Oregon State. In their only previous meeting, that was 4 years ago, Fresno State jumped out to a 28-0 lead early in the third quarter, only to have the Beavers roar from behind to score 31-28 victory and their only win of the 1981 season. Two Bulldogs could only watch as their teammates left for Oregon. Defensive standouts Chris Pacheco and Kevin Mason are nursing injuries. They'll miss at least a game or two.
The trip out with injuries. Wilhelm is going to be sacked by Cliff Hanneman, the rover back of Fresno State. Hanneman jumped all over his back at the 12.
Let's watch Hanneman come through here, a little blitz job. He gets to Wilhelm and downs him, number 77.
Taylor is out. Lavelle Thomas. Lavelle Thomas into Oregon State territory. Eric Wilhelm wants to, I think he almost completed a pass to himself. He was bumped so hard by Cliff Hanneman, the ball popped loose, and he grabbed it again before it fell to the turf.
That's what, in golf, this is what's known as a member bounce. Because watch, Wilhelm gets hit, the ball pops in the air, and he catches his own fumble. There, his own fumble came right back in his arm. That's a real good break for the Beavers.
Now the ball, check it. It's 3rd down and 5, the ball at the 37. Sweeney dumps it off to Kelly Skipper, 40, 45, 50. Kelly Skipper dragged out of bounds around the 43. Michael Lopez, the strong safety. They rule that Skipper touched the sideline marker at the 43.
A little one-man screen pass out to Kelly Skipper from Kevin Sweeney. Nice pass. Watch a good move here by Kelly. A good move here. Good block. Good block by Taylor there.
Montagna is also wide to the left. Wilhelm, it's intercepted. With the ball for Fresno State, bringing it back to the 23-yard line, Rod Webster.
The ball was deflected by another Bulldog defender, and then right into Webster's hands. Fine defensive play.
Webster, number 19, making that interception.
They get 3 points. That'll help.
Chris Dugan to make the snap. Carden will hold Barry Belli from the 22. He's got the distance, and he's got it. A 32-yard field goal by Barry Belli. Second and 20. Wilhelm's got 20 yards to go for a first down, but he's going to be sacked. The hit made by Ramsey, Greg Ramsey, a junior from Coalinga, number 87, Pena.
The Bulldogs do have 2 timeouts left.
Pitts will take this at the 32. Retreats to the 30, back up to the 45, 50, into Oregon State territory at the 46 of the Beavers.
What you try to do on a punt return is form a wall outside of all the on-rushing coverage, and the Bulldogs did an excellent job. There was just one block from going all the way on that play, and attempting to go long.
Out of the shotgun this time. Sweeney completes this one to the 24-yard line. Stephen Baker making the grab. The game when Carden had difficulty getting the ball down properly. This would be from the 23. It is good, and we've got a tie game here in Corvallis, Oregon.
In the range, he could kick it 10 yards or 15 yards further than this with this win.
The longest field goal for Barry Belli was 50 yards versus Hawaii last year. This one is up. It's got the distance. It looks good. It is good. Barry Belli gives Fresno State the lead, 9-6, with 2 seconds left in the first half. To in this series for Oregon State. Out of bounds at the 4. Pena booted it out of bounds between the 4 and the 5-yard line. So now the Bulldogs are going to have to go almost 96 yards to get a score. But neither team has been able to score yet in this game. It's been a battle of field goals. Barry Belli with 3, Jim Nielsen with 2. 9-6 Fresno State over Oregon State. 37-yard punt by Pena.
That was a great punt, kick it out of bounds on the 4-yard line. Now the Bulldogs need a big play here to get them out from the shadows of their own goal.
Back of Kevin Sweeney will be Lavelle Thomas and James Williams. From the 4. Sweeney going long and deep for Stephen Baker. Baker's got the ball at the 40. It'll be a 96-yard touchdown play. Kevin Sweeney to Stephen Baker, the touchdown maker.
No flags, no flags.
Oh, you talk about the bomb. We've been waiting a game and a half for that.
We've been talking about having Kevin go downfield. He's got a strong arm. That was a great pass and a great reception. Let's take another look at it. Baker, number 81. He runs a fly pattern, a streak pattern. He goes straight down the field. He just outruns the cornerback. A perfectly thrown pass. The defensive halfback fell down. Wouldn't have made any difference because Baker was beyond him anyway. 96 yards. The most spectacular Bulldog play of the year. A 15-yard penalty.
2nd and 19 now for Fresno State from their own 25. The Bulldogs lead 16-9. Kevin has time to set up, and he goes to Taylor. This is going to be another Fresno State score. Touchdown, Gene Taylor, Fresno State. 75 yards. A couple of lightning bolt strikes. 96 yards by Kevin Sweeney. This one for 75 yards. And look at the celebration.
This is a deep post pattern by Taylor. Kevin wants to spread things around. The last one to Baker. Watch, Taylor will go down and run a post pattern. He runs toward the goal post. Great throw and a great reception by Taylor, and he just outlegs the defender. That's Levance Northington, number 2. Couldn't quite catch up to Taylor.
And the celebration on the sidelines. Gino Taylor taking it in. Belli to kick the extra point out of the hold of Carden. Perfect. And we have just under 10 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. The Bulldogs increase their lead over the Beavers of Oregon State to 23-9. With a first down from his 20. Wilhelm across the middle. It's intercepted. Webster again, his 2nd interception of the game, off the hands of the tight end, Ron Heller. Wilhelm's pass hit Heller in the palm of the hands and squirted up into the air, and there is the opportunistic Rod Webster. Fresno State with an opportunity to get some more. In the backfield with Sweeney is Lavelle Thomas and James Williams. A reverse, Kelly Skipper at the 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, out of bounds around the 5-yard line. Jim Sweeney pulling that one out of the hat, and Kelly Skipper down the sidelines.
Williams.
Again, it'll be a full house backfield. Lavelle Thomas, and the give is to Williams.
He got in, I believe.
No signal yet, though, from the officials. Yeah, now we get it. Touchdown, James Williams.
We had several Bulldog players signal it before the officials. They were giving them a little help there. Well, that's what I said I'd do, give the ball to Williams.
And a great receiver like Reggie Bynum. Wilhelm ready to go to work again. Dumps it off to Lane. Carl Lane is up for about a... Did he fumble? The Beavers think so, and so do the Bulldogs. The Bulldogs claim they have it, and indeed they do. David Grayson covers that football for Fresno State. 3rd quarter, a highly explosive 3rd period for Fresno State. The reverse, Julius Pitts doing the honors this time. Pitts to the 35, 40, 45. Pitts up to midfield, down into Oregon State territory. And that double reverse has paid handsome dividends for Fresno State.
You know, that's unusual.
State 30, Oregon State 9. Wilhelm throwing long and deep for Montagna. It is intercepted by Webster, his 3rd interception in the game. Rod Webster to the 30, struck down at the 32. Wow, what a game Rod Webster is having. This would be his 4th field goal in the game if he can kick this one. He'll have to kick it into the wind. Good. Another field goal by Barry Belli, his 4th in the game. And the Bulldogs now have a 33-9 lead over Oregon State.